welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking this video. If you are new to my channel, I say welcome, and if you have been watching my videos, I say thank you so much. So today's video is an update on what has been going on with my school. You all remember the first video I did where I went to my school after 6 p.m. They told me I couldn't enter the campus because I was late, and so because of that they told me to go and rent a hotel or something. So I told you guys I actually left and went somewhere so that I could be there for a while, then go back to school. So a few days ago I decided that I want to go back to school because within all this while I've been talking with my teachers. They have been asking me where I am. I keep sending them my location, telling them I'm in this place, I'm in this place. Actually I've been in the same place, I've not been going out, so I keep sending them the same location. So let's say I think it was on Monday I went to my school, like I took my things and went to the campus. The thing is, the day before, let's say Sunday evening, I told my teacher that I'm coming back to school this week, like in a week's time. He was like, okay, no problem. But it happened that on Monday morning I felt like, no, it's good, I better go back to school and stay in campus so that I can be doing the few things I need to do. So what happened now is, on that Monday morning, I texted my teacher telling him that I'm coming to the campus. He was like, really? I said yes. So to me, I knew that there was no problem for me going back to school, because the previous time I went to school, they told me I couldn't enter the campus just because I came after 6 p.m. And all this while I've been talking with the teachers, they have never told me about the new rules and regulations of the school or of schools in China, because I think it's something that is public, like every school is the same thing, but they didn't tell me. I know it's partly my fault because I got up that morning and said I was to come after telling him I was to come in a week's time, but I just didn't have an idea that I was to do some other things before going back to school. So on that Monday, by the time I went to school around 3 p.m. On arriving the campus, the security man told me to call my teacher for him to come and pick me up at the gate, because that's the rule. Okay, I was like, no problem. So I called my teacher to tell him I'm in front of the campus. Please, he should come and pick me up so that I can go back to the campus, knowing fully well that I'm going, I'll be in the quarantine room, because that's the room as I was told. Okay, so to me, to my greatest surprise, my teacher told me I cannot enter the campus. I'm like, why can't I enter the campus? The last time you told me I couldn't enter the campus because I came after 6 p.m. So now it's 3 p.m. It's not up to 6 p.m. Why can't I enter the campus? He told me I have to go and do the coronavirus test. To me, I was like, doing the coronavirus test is not a problem. But the thing now is, I'm here with my luggages. Okay, this is actually a video of me being in front of the campus. I cannot carry this luggage to go to the hospital, then leave the hospital and be coming back. Okay, can I keep my things in the campus, then I can go to the hospital and do the test? First of all, I did not want to do the test using my own money, because I felt like we are students. There's an outbreak of coronavirus. Why should we be the one to remove money from our pockets to go and do coronavirus tests? I told him we are not the cause of coronavirus, so why should I be the one to pay for the test? I think the school should pay for it. Besides, in our school fees we have an insurance, so the medical insurance can actually help us to pay for this coronavirus test. I don't have to use my own money to pay for coronavirus test. I was really mad that day because I was frustrated. I'm like, you know. So he told me I cannot enter the campus, that I have to go and do the coronavirus test with my money. I told him I cannot do that. If that's the case, then I will sleep in front of the campus, because I cannot go and use my money to do coronavirus test. I'm not the cause of coronavirus in China. I was mad, like guys, I was really mad that day. Then he said there's nothing he can do, that he cannot do anything for me. I told him that in that case, then maybe I have to call the head of our department, because me, I cannot go and pay for coronavirus test. I'm a student. You are here to protect me. I cannot tell me to go. I should go to where? You're supposed to protect me, not tell me I should go. And later, when I told him I wanted to keep my things in the campus, because later I decided that, okay, I'll go and do the coronavirus using my money. So to my greatest shock, what made me angry again was the fact that I told him, let me keep my things, then go to the hospital and come back with my results so they can put me on the quarantine room. He said I should go and rent a hotel and keep my things there, then I can go to the hotel. I'm like, why should I go and rent a hotel? I'm a student. You're telling me to go and pay money for coronavirus in the hospital, like I was the cause of coronavirus in China. And now you're telling me to go and rent a hotel to keep my things. before I can go and do the coronavirus test. During that period, I was mad. I called a few of my classmates. They told me that when they came, the teachers took them to the hospital for them to do the test. I'm like, why is my own situation different? You get it? So I was in front of the campus. I told them I'm not going anyway. Guys, I know sometimes I'm very stubborn though, but yeah, I told them I won't go anyway. If they have to make me do the test, in this case, I'm not even going to pay again. They should use my medical insurance to pay the coronavirus test, because I won't do that. That's what I told them. I won't. They said they don't care. So I sat in front of the campus. I was there for about an hour making calls with my classmates, and they were like, I should calm down. It's like that is the rules and regulations of the school. I'm like, I'm not within the rules and regulations of the school, but we as students, you cannot gonna be paying for coronavirus tests. We are not the one who created coronavirus in China. The school should be responsible for that. Besides, we have paid insurance for this, not us the students. That was my own point. Even after accepting to go and pay the coronavirus test, you are refusing me to keep my bag. I should go to a hotel and keep my things. I felt like he didn't care. He didn't even care for the fact that I'm a student, to be wasting my money like that. No, I told him I'm not going anyway. So after speaking with my classmates, they were like, I should calm down, this and that. I was just there quiet. I was sitting in front of them. Then another teacher of mine called me. I explained everything to her. She felt so bad, but it wasn't her day for her to work, so she couldn't do anything. The person that was in charge for that day told me he doesn't care. So I was there. Later, I really texted a lot. I texted him a lot saying that I'm not shaking. Later, he was like, I should calm down. He's going to talk with the head of the department. I said, yes, you should talk with the head of the department, because me, I cannot go and pay for coronavirus tests, go and pay for a hotel to keep my things in. I won't do that. So later he called and was like, okay, he has spoken with the insurance. The insurance, they have decided that they're going to pay more than half of the coronavirus test for me. I'm going to pay, I think 10% will pay 90%. I was like, okay, no problem. In that case, I'm fine, no problem. He said I cannot enter the campus until I do the coronavirus test. And in order to do this coronavirus test, that is the information I got from one of my classmates who actually did it. Told me it takes about 7 hours to do this test. I'm like, wow, 7 hours. It was already 3 p.m. going to maybe 4 p.m. Where am I going to start by going to the hospital for 7 hours? I cannot do that. Like, it was late. Besides, I don't know if they were going to attend to me. So I just told them, okay, there's no need. So I called my classmates. I told them, please, I get the key of one of my classmates standing at the gate for sure, because I could not enter, and she too could not go out. So I waited for her. Luckily, she accepted. Thank you so much. She came with another classmate of mine. I do not know their names actually. So they came at the gate. I gave them my key. They went to my room and got me a few stuff. Later, I was like, you know what, I'm not going out, because they were even telling me that they are fed up, that instead they are looking for a way to be in my position. Me, I'm instead hearing to come and be in the position. You know, just the fact that they are living in the campus and knowing that they cannot go out, they already feel like they are in prison. Though with me, I don't actually go out. Wherever I am right now, I don't go out. I'm in my room, so I don't feel that pressure of me being imprisoned, because definitely I'm protecting myself and I don't even go out. I'm always in my room. I order things online. So yeah. So guys, that's the update on what happened when I tried entering the campus for the second time. And yeah, by the time I'll be prepared to go back to school, I'm going to do a video on how they actually run the coronavirus test on people. I don't know if they're going to allow me to get in with my camera, but if they do allow me to get in there, I'm going to do a vlog on that. If they do not allow me, then I'll surely do a story time, just telling you guys what actually happened in the hospital. So guys, that's just it. That's all what happened. I hope you like this video. See you guys in my next video, and you guys know I always love you all.